Hey guys, it's Liv here. We're here today with our update video. We have a fair bit to update. I originally wanted to make this for 5 minutes, but seeing as we now have 4 topics, because when I said that in my first draft, I had forgot to add the last topic because I'm a dummy. So, looking at this, my goal is for 10 minutes. I think we can manage it. If you guys enjoy, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, I guess. If for some reason you enjoy an update, I know some people do. People, for some reason, say they do. I don't get it, personally. You'll see the topics light up on the screen as we talk about them. I figured that could be some way to spice this up, I guess. Let me know what you guys think on that. But yeah, without further ado, though, let's get into things. First up, the longest topic. These are probably going to go longest to shortest, realistically. So I think that's at least convenient. That's the way I ordered them. Even if it doesn't necessarily make the most sense to cover them in the order that I'm going to, I felt like that was the way that seemed the best. So, longest topic first, BBL. BBL has a lot going on. I'll start with the elephant in the room. For anyone in the BBL Discord, you might have noticed that I left the other day. TLDR, someone had posted I have 2 Discords, for anyone who doesn't know. If you didn't know, I probably didn't tell you before this, but I have 2 Discords, and that plays a bit into the story, I guess. But what happened basically was, on the one that I own BBL on, someone kept posting that onto a 4chan thread called 4chan. It was on a place on 4chan called 4chan/soak, aka SOC. So basically, it's a place where people like try and do meetups or like Discord chats or whatever. And someone had kept posting my account on there on a 4chan hookup thread. So that was not fun. I changed my tag a few times because thankfully I can do that with Nitro. And it still didn't work. Whoever was posting it, I have a few ideas of who it might have been. But whoever was posting it on there ended up updating that thread no matter how many times I changed my tag. So I deleted that Discord along with my other one because if it's who I think it is, they also know that account. So I deleted both accounts and I'm currently in like 5 servers at this point. They're all closed invite servers. The most open invite one would quite literally be, I think, Matt's front office or, oh, motorcycle, great. Either Matt's front office or the Hive, I guess. Which, I mean, I don't know how open or closed Matt's front office is, but there's not a lot of people in it. And Hive is closed invite anyway. So I guess, yeah, if that puts it in perspective, I'm quite literally, like, not anywhere at this point on Discord. I'm not giving out my Discord to anyone. I'm quite literally laying low. So because of this, I gave Blue, server owner of BBL, I told Blue that publicly he's going to run everything. I'm still going to help out with stuff behind the scenes. I'll still help with doc stuff. I'll still be doing my games, just not in the server. So yeah, that's pretty much it. In terms of BBL stuff, we're still doing the tour. I'm still going to be managing that from behind the scenes as well. As I said, I'll be updating replays and all that with stuff that people will pass me. I'll be still running the tour. Tour will most likely get posted by Blue at some point, either over this weekend or like early next week. And it'll probably take place starting either end of September or early October. It'll probably be early October because I actually have, my sister's birthday is going to be end of September, and I'll probably be doing some family stuff end of the month anyway. So I don't really want to have like the main event of a tour going on then when I can't play in it if I do make it that far. So yeah, that's the plan basically. So yeah, I'll probably not play in it if I'm being honest, because as I said, that helps with me just running it if necessary, and it also helps with the fact that I don't need to have someone schedule proxy for me. But if I did decide to, or if I just happen to be back in the BBL server by then, I want to make sure that that I am able to actually play in it. So it'll probably be like either end of September or most likely like first, second week in October that pools will start. So keep an eye out for that, of course. It'll be in the format for Natdex DLC 2 with the armor tutor, so that means stuff like Rising Voltic Choco, Expanding Force Lele, etc., etc. We'll be doing a bunch of votes on stuff like that over the weekend and seeing what we'll allow. So it will be a fun tour. Cash prizes is going to be the same as all the divisions. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, of course. That'll be a big tour, hopefully. My goal is 64 people at least. I know it's Uber, so I know not a ton of people will sign up, but cash prize, I'm hoping maybe some people show up. It'll probably just be like, I might even just make it no pools and just do like a full bracket, because realistically, if it's under 128, I am just gonna do a bracket. Because there's no real reason to do pools, I guess, for a tour that small. At least in my opinion. But it depends. It depends. If I did do pools, it'll be because I got outvoted on it, but I'll let staff vote with me on that. If it's definitely 64 people or less, though, I'm just gonna do a bracket. There's no reason to do pools for that. But if it's above 64, I might do pools. Regardless, though, all that information will go out when the apps go out, so everyone will know about all of that ahead of time. But this video is more so just, I wanted to cover it because I felt like it was an important point. I've talked a lot longer than I wanted to about BBL stuff, so let me get into the next point. The new series. I mentioned that if we got Owen to 300 subs, which was quite literally just my way to tell you guys to go sub to Owen, because he was 2 subs away anyway. He would have probably hit it on his own if I didn't, like, literally that day. But it was pretty much me saying, if like one person subscribes, I'll do a new series. I was already planning on doing this series anyway. I just wanted to get you guys to subscribe. So thank you to those of you who did. He's already at like 325. Obviously, again, he did all that like on his own. I really don't think that what I told you guys to do was going to change that. He was going to hit it that day probably anyway. But regardless, though, the series that I have been teasing for a while, we do have the graphics for it finally finished. We're going to be uploading the first video next week. I'm indifferent on if I want to do it Wednesday or Friday. I'll get into that a bit in actually the next topic on why I'm indifferent. But it will be either Wednesday or Friday uploads for this series, to be determined. But it will definitely be one of those 2 days. Basically, for anyone who's confused by the logo, the series name basically refers to a term when viewing stats where you go over all the data that you have. It's literally just a stats term for reviewing over data and analyzing it. So because we're breaking down Pokemon and analyzing them, Grant actually came up with this suggestion, and I thought it was a brilliant one. As someone who's dabbled a bit in stats, not a ton, but I mean I took a class on it, I guess, in high school. So I know a little bit. But it's basically for like a sort of report in stats. So I thought the name sounded really cool, and I thought it definitely fit really well as well. So it's not like just some random word thrown together, or it's not just like some title that 20 other people are going to have who view stuff, because I get the idea of breaking down Pokemon in draft is not a unique one. I know Owen also actually does a series on that. But the way I'm doing it, I guess, is a bit different, because I don't know a ton of people who like analyze other draft examples or like matchup examples for Pokemon. So I guess in that aspect it'll be different, because I'm going to try and I'll go over a bit here, but I'm going to try and break down Pokemon, see how people use them on drafts, good drafts, bad drafts, or not necessarily bad drafts, but maybe ways that can improve drafts. But that last point's a bit harder to do, so it'll probably mostly just be breaking down good drafts, breaking down example matchups, showing viable sets and stuff like that. So we'll be doing that mostly for the series. So keep an eye out for that, of course. That'll definitely be starting next week. I'm just not sure Wednesday or Friday, because next point, the Hive is starting up. So with the Hive, this also actually ties into both the first point, the second point, and the fourth point. But with Hive starting up, we have a few things that'll obviously need to happen. The first one being draft analysis will go up on either Wednesday or Friday. I'm indifferent on which I want to do. I think I'm leaning Friday, because I have all my other leagues Saturday through Monday anyway. So I can just have the Friday through Monday all be my draft league stuff, and then Tuesday and Thursday can be Wi-Fi if I get a Wi-Fi battle, and if not, then not. And then Wednesday can be the draft viability drill down. So that's what I'm thinking. But at the same time, though, I think I tweeted out that I would upload drill down on Friday, and I don't really want to change that. But like, I think I forgot that I was doing Hive as well when I said that, if I'm being honest. And I also thought that I would just upload Hive instead of BBL, which I decided to, I did originally tweet out actually that I wasn't going to upload BBL anymore, which to that I decided I could still, it doesn't really matter if I upload it. People are seeing that I'm still playing my games anyway, even if I'm not in the server. So what does it matter if I don't upload them? So uploads for that will be Sundays, because I've been doing it anyway. So that's why I'm thinking Hive, though, will probably be a Friday upload thing, and then I'll do drill down Wednesday. But regardless, you'll see that next week. You'll see next week what I decided to do. Either the draft analysis for Hive or the drill down will be up on Wednesday, and the other one will be Friday. That's literally the takeaway from this. I'm going to be uploading my entire season this time, because I'll be live commenting all my games this time, so I won't get burnt out. As you guys have seen with BBL, it's been a lot easier to upload them when I've done live comms. I complained about doing post comms for my first 2, but I did it because I forgot to record. And I've been doing live comms since. I already have my week 3 through 5 bulked out, and I didn't live com 6 because at the time when I played 6, I had decided that I wasn't going to upload anymore, but then after playing it, I realized I could still upload it. So 6 will be a post-com again, but regardless though, this isn't about BBL, this is about Hive. Basically though, we're going to be live commenting all games for Hive, they'll be going up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Finally, you see just channel logo here. I didn't really have a front office logo to put. I could have put the image for Discord that I used, but no one would have gotten what I put if I put a Hayasaka, just manga cover from Love is War. So I put my channel icon because I figured it was the best case. With 4 leagues going on, I obviously have a lot of building that needs to be done and a lot of mocks that need to be done. So if anyone wants to join my front office, I'm keeping it to mutuals only. Basically, if I don't talk to you at least like somewhat often, like I feel like the term mutual is something that people should know, I guess. But at the same time, I've had people ask if they are mutuals or not. If I don't follow you on some platform, or if we don't talk on some platform, we're probably not mutuals. And even if we are, if you comment down below, I'm literally going to leave it to my discretion on who I consider actually is or isn't a mutual. Regardless though, anyone who does want to offer front office help, whether that be mocks, builds, etc., just comment down below your Discord or DM me on Twitter. My Twitter's in the description. And I'll let you know, I guess. Realistically though, if you don't get in the server within like 24 hours, either A, I didn't get your comment notif, which I'll be trying to check for just in case because YouTube has not been pushing all my comment notifs, or B, I ended up just deciding that I don't personally feel we're close enough. Biggest reason for this is just because of the BBL point. As I said, everything sort of ties a bit together besides the drill down in a sense, but even that ties with everything else. But basically, yeah, no, everything's sort of tied together. Because of what happened with my Discord, I really don't want to give this out to I don't want to give it out to as many people as I can avoid giving it out to. So any mutuals though who want to help out building, let me know. In most cases though, if you don't already know the Discord, I'm probably not going to add you. But if you do, I'll most likely add you. And then there are some exceptions, of course, to that, but as a whole, that's probably gonna be the rule of thumb for most cases. Otherwise though, yeah, I'll be picking some people. I would like to try and at least double the amount of people I have right now. I have 3 people in my front office right now for 4 leagues. If I can get like 6, I'd be content with that personally. Obviously more is appreciated, but at least I would personally like. If I can't, it's not a big deal. I'm not gonna like hound down people asking them to join. It's only people who want to join, because if I hound down people to join and they don't actually help, then what's the point? Regardless though, I've spoken long enough. I've been going on for 13 minutes because I went a lot longer than I wanted to in points. If you guys did enjoy this though, leave a like down below. As I said, I don't know why people enjoy updates, but if you did, great. If you didn't, oh well, I don't really care. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, which is BBR. That is 100% going up tomorrow, unlike everything else, which I'm unsure of dates for that I mentioned here. Peace out, guys.